I know I already told you this, but you're the one who should be dealing with Dad's leftover affairs. I don't want to have anything to do with that old, rundown, worthless restaurant.
You didn't have to go and insult it so much, Jessica. It's one of the few things that we still have to remember Dad by. It has nothing to do with settling his affairs. Making this restaurant prosperous was his life's dream.
And what do you think he expects us to do with it? It'd be different if he left behind a shop that was actually making money. That restaurant's already in the red. It has no future, sis. Not only that, it's riddled with debt that he left behind, isn't it?
Dad built that restaurant up out of sheer love and passion. So please stop insulting it already. While I do agree that it would have been nice if the business was already profitable, running a business just isn't that easy. Dad made mistakes along the way.
Why are you talking about it like it's someone else's problem? Dad left it for you to take care of, not me. I have no idea how to run a business, nor do I know anything about his restaurant. Going forward, the business is going to be in your hands, sis. Good luck.
So you have no plans on helping me with the business?
Of course not. Why would I want to take over a business that's running itself into the ground? Plus, I don't even care about restaurants.
I figured you'd act like this once Dad eventually passed away, but I didn't actually want to believe it.
Anyways, this should be perfect for you. You studied business in college, right? Just use what you learned back then to help you get the business back on its feet. It's the perfect chance for you to use what you learned. Don't you agree?
While you are right about that, studying something and actually doing it are two completely different things. But I guess it's still better than having no knowledge about business management.
Remember, this has nothing to do with me, so don't try and drag me into it, okay? My boyfriend and I are getting married soon, so I don't want anything getting in the way of our happy life. So don't text me about that dingy old restaurant anymore, got it?
You're really getting married to Justin? He seemed like such a playboy when I met him.
No, you've got it all wrong about him. He's actually a great guy. For starters, he graduated from a super famous university. He's just a really outgoing person is all.
Well, if you think he's fine, then I'll trust you. I was just a little worried is all.
There's no need to be so worried. But I guess for ugly, antisocial girls like you, all outgoing guys just seem like playboys, huh? Justin is smart and an amazing person. Most girls can only dream of marrying someone as amazing as him.
You seem really excited about this. Well, as long as he makes you happy, then I'm happy. I have to focus on getting the business on its feet, so I don't really have time to worry about you and your boyfriend. Also, you do realize that I'm not going to have time to watch over you anymore, right?
Could you stop trying to act like you're my mom? I'll be fine without you, you can count on that.
Are you sure you won't need me to make your meals for you anymore?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Justin is an amazing cook after all. Much better than you could ever be. He's hot, super nice, and an amazing cook. There's really no better man out there. I still can't believe that I actually managed to snag him.
Well, as I said before, I'm happy for you. All I want is for you to be happy, Jessica.
Yo, long time no chat, don't you think? How's that little restaurant of yours doing? Did you manage to get it back on its feet?
Justin, it's been so long since we last spoke. What do you want now?
What's with you? You're way too cautious when you speak to me. I just figured I'd show my sister-in-law just how much I love her. You're always so paranoid around me, but don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Could you stop talking to me like that? It makes me sick. First of all, I'm not your sister-in-law, and seeing you say things like love makes me sick to my stomach.
Really? Most girls would have fallen for me immediately if I told them that. Sis, you do know that lowering your guard around me is fine, right?
Well, I guess that's how most of the girls you talk to are, huh? I bet you try to talk up every girl you meet too.
Nah, now that's where you're wrong. I wouldn't talk like this with just any girl. I just find it cute how you're not used to dealing with real men is all, sis. I wouldn't mind hitting on someone as cute as you, you know?
You do realize that you're dating my sister, right? What are you trying to do?
This has nothing to do with that. Oh, but make sure not to mention this to Jess, okay? If she found out about how I tried to kiss you as well, she would never forgive you, you know? So, why don't we keep all of this a secret between the two of us, okay?
Well, I don't really have a reason to tell her, but I also don't have a reason to keep it from her either. Anyways, why did you text me today?
Heh, someone's feisty today. Your threats won't work on me, okay? Regardless, I'm just trying to see how the restaurant's going. How's the business?
That has nothing to do with you, Justin. Why do you keep asking about it?
Hey, now, I told you to stop being so paranoid, sis. And what do you mean by it has nothing to do with me? I'm gonna be getting married to your sister, you know?
The youth these days are always going on about marriage this and marriage that. Why don't you submit the forms, then you can actually say you're gonna be getting married?
Do you think I'm stupid just because I'm young? I'm serious about this, you know? Plus, there's a possibility that we'll inherit the restaurant ourselves. So I figured I might as well check in on you.
What? Jessica told me that she hates the idea of inheriting the restaurant. She wants nothing to do with it. She messaged me about it a few weeks ago.
I don't think you realize who I am. Jess will listen to any and everything I say to her. And if I was in charge of that restaurant, it'd be out of the red in no time. But to do that, I still need to know how the business is doing.
Thanks for revealing your whole hand. But don't underestimate how hard it is to run a business. You might end up making a huge mistake.
Oh, so there's things you're hiding from me still. Now, how annoying. But regardless, I already know all about how it's been going. The restaurant's been doing really well lately, right? I've been making sure to check up on you now and then, sis, even if you didn't notice.
I have nothing to hide, so that's fine, I guess. Plus, things are getting better, so I don't really care. That being said, I don't like that you've been secretly checking in on me. You could have just asked me directly, you know? I have nothing to hide.
You say that, but I just asked you and you got upset. So do you think that at this rate the restaurant will be able to stay in business?
Yeah, I think so. If things proceed as they are now, we'll be able to pay off all of our loans relatively soon. I just have to keep riding this wave of success and everything will be great.
Now this is what I wanted to hear. Alrighty then, let's spend some time together soon. If you want, I can show you some things you've never seen tonight.
You're gonna make me sick. I don't want to spend any time with you. Don't text me ever again, got it?
I just heard the great news from Justin. The restaurant's doing great, right?
Wait, what? I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by great. But yes, the restaurant's definitely doing better than it was doing before.
Wow, that's amazing. That shoddy restaurant has finally gotten the popularity that it deserves. It even looks completely different. I could barely tell that it was the same crappy restaurant as before. What did you do? Did you use some kind of magic?
Well, I guess you could call it magic if you really wanted to. Basically, I wanted to make it more appealing to the public, so I changed its look. Dad's style was a bit too old-fashioned for the new generation.
Oh, got it. So I bet running the business is like super easy now, right?
It has gotten easier, but I can't let up just yet.
Well, I guess it's finally time for you to pass that restaurant down to me and go away.
What did you just say?
You'll be giving me that restaurant.
No, why would I do that?
Just give it a little bit of thought and you'll understand. You're fat and ugly, so the reason should be obvious. Having you as the boss of that restaurant is such a waste for its image.
What's with you all of a sudden? Are you feeling okay? You're saying some weird things.
I may not be the smartest girl out there, but I'm at least prettier than you. You may be smarter than me, but your looks leave a lot to be desired. Life is all about balance. You can't have both the brains and the beauty, right?
Are you sure you're okay? Every time you text me, all you do is make fun of me. Is that all this is?
No, that's not the only reason why I texted you, silly. I already said what I wanted. Hand over the reins of the restaurant already. It it's so much better for the manager of a restaurant to be a cute girl, not some ugly pig like you.
All you did was complain about how you didn't want to inherit this restaurant before. What changed?
No, you misunderstood me. What I hated was inheriting the rundown restaurant that Dad left us. But now that it's doing so much better, I really want it. So think about it, Kay. The restaurant will blow up if people find out that a cutie like me is running it.
You're acting like it's really that easy to run a business. You do realize that it's a lot of work, right? Jessica, do you actually understand what it would mean to own a business?
Yep, of course I do. So thanks for taking care of getting the restaurant back on its feet for me. We won't be needing someone as useless as you anymore, Kay? Good luck finding a new job, pig.
You're really something else, huh? Whatever. I'll quit after today and hand it over to you once I've done so.
Sounds great. Goodbye, pig. Maria, I need your help. Please come back to the restaurant as soon as possible. At this rate, the restaurant's gonna go out of business again.
Wow, what a difference a few months have made. What was it you called me? Useless, was it? What changed?
I swear I didn't mean it. Ever since I took over, our profits have been going down. At this rate, we're gonna have to close down. I thought you said you got this restaurant back on its feet. What's going on? Why did this have to happen to me?
Huh. You actually managed to ruin it faster than I expected. And here I was, giving my cute little sister a prospective business. I can't believe all my efforts have gone to waste because of you. Well, I guess it was my own fault for trusting in someone like you.
What did you just say? Wait, no, this isn't the time to get upset. Do something about this. Come back and help me run the restaurant.
You realize that all of this happened because you tried to take over despite knowing nothing about the business.
Yeah, but Justin said I could do it.
What do you mean?
He told me that if we worked together, we'd easily be able to run this business. I only took over the business because I trusted in him. But he ended up running off with some other girl.
Wow, I'm so surprised. I was wondering why he decided to delete his WhatsApp account.
Do you know any of Justin's socials or his phone number?
Why would I know any of those? I didn't even want to know his WhatsApp information. He used your phone to find out my WhatsApp details. Then he went and texted me out of the blue.
Wait, really? He told me that you kept trying to get at him.
Like hell I would. I'd rather be caught dead than talk to a playboy like that.
I can't believe he looked at my phone without asking.
I guess I should let you know now. He tried to hit on me the last time we spoke. He's the scum of the earth.
Wait, he did? What a disgusting human being.
Do you have any other way to contact him?
Sadly, I don't. Now that I think about it, he only ever told me his WhatsApp. Once he moved away, I had no other ways of contacting him. I don't even know where he went.
So basically, once he realized that the restaurant was going under, he decided to find another girl and abandon you.
I don't want to believe it, but it does look like that's what happened.
You do realize that it's partially your fault, right? You talked about how easy this would be, but look at you now.
It's not my fault. I just didn't realize how bad loans and debts could be. Justin told me that we were on track to pay off all of our debts, so I don't know what happened.
The only reason that we were on track to pay off our debts was because I was the one that was in charge. When I was running the business, plenty of investors wanted to invest because of my experience and policies. But when you took over and the money started to decline, no one wanted to invest.
Wait, really?
Yep. But you didn't ask about investors, so I didn't bother telling you about them. That being said, I didn't think it would be that important moving forward. But I didn't expect that idiot of a man to help mess everything up, then run off at the first sign of danger.
I can't believe this. Please come back to the restaurant and help me. Plus, there's this new restaurant that popped up recently. They're stealing away all of my customers.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. That restaurant's mine.
Wait, what?
While I may have given over Dad's business, it was still a great learning experience for me. So I created a business plan based off of that experience and consulted with an investor that I knew. Once he gave me some money, we bought the property and created an amazing restaurant.
Are you actually telling the truth? Why would you do that?
You fired a bunch of your restaurant workers, right? They told me that you blamed them for why the business was going poorly, and as such, they should receive pay cuts for their poor performance. But don't worry about them. I managed to hire them all at my restaurant.
You hired them? I knew I saw some of them here and there.
They're all diligent and loyal workers. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to hire them all again. Jessica, you're not made out to be a boss.
That's not true. This failure of a restaurant was forced on me. What could I have done?
No, the restaurant failed because of you. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that restaurant to make sure it got back onto its feet. It was doing amazingly until you and your stupid ideals came around and messed it all up.
I'm sorry, okay? So is there something that you can do to help me? I need to repay these loans as soon as possible.
You're the boss now, so act like it. What I mean by that is you need to work. Because it looks like a pretty face wasn't enough to keep the business afloat. What a great social experiment this has turned out to be. So, think about what you did while you taste what true hell is like. As you might imagine, Jessica's restaurant continued to trend downward and eventually had to close down. However, her sister's restaurant incorporated their father's secret dish onto their menu. This skyrocketed their restaurant's popularity, turning it into the most popular restaurant in the city. Despite feeling like the world was unfair to her, Jessica still had debts to pay off, so she began looking for a part-time job. This whole experience was a great life lesson for her.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button.